It's not just turning on the potter's wheel and throwing down clay. For Leslie Wiedenhoft, it's making a connection with her mother.
When I make something, it's so special because it's like a little bit of her love in there too.
Leslie learned to love crafts from her mom at a young age.
I started making pots in grade school, and it just sort of seemed like a natural fit.
When Leslie was in high school, her mom passed away. Pottery became a therapy.
She really inspired me, not only that I could do this business, but that I could be creative, and it's carried over into my work.
Now from her Melbourne workshop, Leslie sells her pottery all over the world. But getting to and from her pottery studio isn't easy.
And this is where it gets scary.
For the past 5 years, Leslie's The Mud Place has been located off Ellis Road.
So I'm just gonna sit here because if I don't block it, he won't let me through. So now I'm gonna block him and wait until I can see.
She's careful pulling out. A car flipped right in front of her doing the same thing.
Oh, well, of course I fear for my life.
Traffic on Ellis Road picked up after the I-95 interchange opened up in 2020, making this road a gateway for many of Melbourne's 20,000 aerospace employees and the 500,000 travelers at Melbourne Orlando International Airport. The problem for them and for Leslie, this stretch of Ellis Road from I-95 to Wickham Road is only 2 lanes, leading to big backups during that morning and afternoon commute.
Well, if it was me planning, I probably would have widened Ellis, make it double lanes before putting in the ramp, because this road just isn't equipped to handle that kind of traffic.
Widening is planned for Ellis Road, but up until recently, the project faced a $25 million gap. That's why local, county, and state leaders are now working together, offering to contribute to the funds needed to turn this into a 4-lane road. If approved by state lawmakers, construction could start in 2026.
Oh, my commute's gonna get even longer. And I only live 4 miles away.
Leslie isn't looking forward to construction, but long-term, widening Ellis Road could help her business. Selling her pottery online means plenty of delivery trucks coming to her pottery studio.
They don't want to come do pickups here past like 3 o'clock because they just can't get in. They get stuck there forever.
Leslie focuses on making pottery that can help other crafters, like her sewing station.
I only ever wanted to be a girl making pots in my garage, and so the business just kind of grew and grew, and every year it gets bigger.
A better drive outside her workshop would help as she continues to sculpt her passion for pottery into a fast-growing business. For Extra on Getting There, Jerry Hume, Spectrum News.
Ready, bud?
It's floor time.
Ready? Whoa.
For Donald Lee and his son Owen. A hybrid work schedule gives Donald bonding time with his second son.
Are you going to roll over for us? I think that Owen, his motto is that he just likes to be here. He had a little bit of a stint in the NICU, so he's, now that he's been out and able to be held and able to have contact, he's very much fond of physical contact, skin to skin.
His family lives in Delaney Park, off Delaney Avenue, south of downtown Orlando.
Being close to downtown, being close to both I-4 and 408, we have pretty good accessibility to all of Orlando.
But that accessibility is hampered right now. After putting Owen down for a nap and with his baby monitor in hand, Donald showed us why, just outside his house. Roadwork is now in front of his home.
Now you kind of have to navigate through the neighborhood, taking some back roads, and it doubles the commute to 10 minutes instead of 5.
The city of Orlando is spending $13 million to improve Delaney Avenue from Briarcliff Drive to Michigan Street. The project aims to update the area's utilities. That includes replacing a century-old water main. The new sewer system and stormwater improvements should help with drainage issues that have been a problem during past hurricanes.
Miller and Kaylee had some standing water, and so trying to get onto I-4, it was a little bit of a challenge because you have to basically find the high ground to cross.
Orlando's iconic bricks are being reconstructed, preserving the area's unique heritage. While the roundabouts at Miller and Grant Streets are being replaced, Existing landscape islands will be removed, replaced with speed tables to slow down drivers. A new 8-foot wide sidewalk is also part of the plan.
I think one of the big things that I've noticed is that they're widening the sidewalks. I think that's going to be really helpful for, bikers or, families with strollers.
Done in phases, the goal is to reduce disruptions to neighbors, but there's still some headaches, like for Donald, who on some days works from his home office.
When you're on a meeting and talking, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to filter out the background noise. And sometimes you have to, delay a response because there is, an excavator, rumbling outside.
But inconveniences aside, Donald says the long-term results will be worth it, spending more bonding time with his wife and boys on the improved Delaney Avenue. For Extra on Getting There, Jerry Hume, Spectrum News.
Oh, man.
Making cocktails isn't Jenny Craig's specialty.
Give her some zing.
But she has learned to love it.
All right.
Over the past 9 years.
I love that noise. Pop.
Her family started the Copper Bottom Craft Distillery.
At the time, we thought it might be a brewery, but then there were breweries propping up, on every corner. So we decided to take it up a notch and go with a distillery and produce rum.
Producing rum and serving drinks where Holly Hill meets Daytona Beach off Beach Street near Mason Avenue.
When we bought this location, it was actually a rundown laundromat. And we've been able to put a lot of effort into, cleaning up this part of the area, our corner of this intersection. And now it feels like the city is really stepping in to start cleaning up, the gateway to Daytona Beach, the Seabreeze Bridge.
Living beachside means plenty of trips for her and her girls.
Come on, you.
Back and forth on the Seabreeze and Oak Ridge bridges.
Yep, this used to be a lot more rundown. There was trash, there was a lot of graffiti.
Graffiti and grime. Look at these photos. Residents started to complain. Business owners like Thomas Caffrey, who does own a brewery, noticed the problems as well.
So you look up here, you can see some of the spots, but the spots that are there, they were actually black from the front of the bridge all the way up around the bridge.
Painting the bridge would be too costly, but City Commissioner Stacy Cantu wanted to do something.
Over the years, it's just gotten a lot of grime and actually was black underneath here.
So Cantu reached out to the Florida Department of Transportation, and within 3 weeks, as you can see from the city's social media account, a contractor was hired to pressure wash and clean the bridges.
This is one of the gateways to our beach side. I feel with a clean bridge and Mason Avenue being redone, it's going to be so much nicer for our residents and our tourists that come to Daytona Beach.
At the base of the bridges, Mason Avenue is undergoing a $12 million FDOT improvement project from Beach Street to Clyde Morris Boulevard. Both the street and bridge improvements are big wins for Jenny.
I think we're going to see a lot more traffic. Tourists are going to start coming around, especially to this area, a lot more. We're excited about the opportunities and the doors that'll open because of the changes.
Jenny not only hoping it brings more visitors, but brings locals and their families to the north side of town.
And now with all the beautification that's happening around this area, we're able to go outside a lot more. We can, play in the grass and run around and do lots of things just around this area near the bridge. All right, girls, let's go see it.
Making something old, dirty, look new, clean, and welcoming.
Look how pretty the bridge is.
For Extra on Getting There, Jerry Hume, Spectrum News.